Now, I mean, we talking about 50 years of hip hop. I mean, a moment that lives in infamy in the A-Town forever is the birthday bash, T.I. raising hell moment. Okay. Well, you and Flip, how the hell did y'all get clarity in y'all situation, and why did you feel the need to raise hell at birthday bash?
I was just getting out of jail, and while I was locked up, there was some things said in my city, you know, publicly, that made it way back to me while I'm on the payphone, on the wall phone.
Yeah.
And you know, I took offense to that. And so all of my time, effort, and energy was spent on plotting, planning, strategizing on how to answer that, you know, how to answer that disrespect that I felt like I had received. And, you know, that was the first chance, the first opportunity that I had after I wasn't even out of jail. I was still in work release. They just let me come there because I presented them with a contract and a pay stub, and that's officially my work at that time.
Thanks.
And so I went and put together the best show with my authentic and true feelings at the time. And like I said, man, you know, we've all matured, evolved since then. But in the moment,
Keep saying that.
because I, you know,
Remind people.
So listen, man. So the thing is, so working on this new album I got called Kill the King. So it's my final album, and Kill the King is really a metaphor for killing the ego.
Ooh.
You know, because as I elevate my consciousness and just try to, you know, bring myself to a more a place of peace. I understand you find peace when you destroy the ego. You know what I'm saying? Because the ego keep you in conflict. The ego keep you locking horns and, you know what I'm saying, in constant disarray. So in Kill the King, like the first thing, I'm just, you know, meditation, starving the ego, you understand? And in doing so, as I talk about these things, I don't want to let the ego take over. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
So as I got to continue to starve the ego and pull myself back, so I ain't standing up here 10 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? I be bigger country. I walk out there, motherfucker,
Come
man.
on.
If I allow the ego to take over.
I'm with you.
You ain't
So-
gonna never be 10 feet tall. But
I mean, man, speak for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
haven't seen you up here, but it's all good.
But see, answer me this though, fellas. With y'all being childhood friends at the same time, what were those moments of success together that y'all was able to enjoy as a team? That y'all was able to say, you know what, nigga, hey man, this was a damn good time. We made it, and I'm loving this shit, and I'm glad to be
many.
here with y'all,
So I was
man.
about to
So,
say,
Mac
you
remember
can't-
everything.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff that took place, man.
Yeah.
I mean, too much.
Yeah.
Some stuff that, you know, he don't remember. Certain stuff he don't remember. Certain
Yeah.
stuff he might not remember. It ain't that much I don't remember because, I soaked in the
I
moment.
did a
One
shit. I
thing
did a
that really-
shit ton of drugs, man. It's hard to remember.
Hey, round of applause for Sober Dro, man. Round of applause for Sober Dro, man. Hey, one time, and you know, I don't know if we could consider this a celebration, but it was the video shoot out there in L.A. We did ASAP Motivation and the PSC record. You know, which record was that?
Set it up.
Yeah.
Set it up.
Yeah, that was a moment because we had a big budget. We were shooting big boy videos, and you know what I'm saying. And it was not just for me; like, it was a PSC video, so I felt good about that. I'm a King from the Hustle and Flow soundtrack. That video, that was, you know what I'm saying. That was a big deal, I believe.
Exactly.
Big Country Kane, Big Country Kane, Big Country Kane video with him and Trey Songz. You know what I'm saying? I remember that one.
It's so many different.
Live in the sky.
Listen, man, it was
We
just.
got to do that video.
It was
more
just
like a movie.
so many events. I think my favorite time was when we had Tip birthday party at the office, and they did
the casino.
Man, it was crazy, man. I think Mike Jones was there. There was a couple of people there.
Who?
Mike Jones. I had to say it again. Mike Jones. You know what I'm saying?
I was 5 with
I remember that. I'm talking about sharp as a whip. But
Come
yeah,
on,
man.
now.
I just remember like we was in the newspaper. I had clips and articles. I'm like, damn, like we having this is a good time, man.
Come on,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Come
There's
on.
a lot happening, like a lot.
My time was the Top Back remix.
Yeah, that was a
The
perfect
the
one.
video
Yeah.
we all did.
That
We
goes
was in
back to
Florida. We was in Florida, bro. Like that was a time that was for me. That was like, you know what I'm saying, one of the biggest moments.
Yeah.
And then while we was down there, I think Shoulder Lean just came alive while we was there on the tour bus.
Shoulder Lean video was a fool too.
Yeah, that was a fool.
Come
too.
on
Shoulder
now.
Lean video was a fool.
Yeah, that was a real one.
Yeah.
It's a lot of moments in this game, man, that we done just wow.
Does it seem like a blur? Or you see what I'm saying? Or is it just one big long ass story? Or
There you go.
and
Look.
with a few shits points?
To me, it feels like a lot of. It's a
Some
lot.
of it
It's
feel like a blur.
It's a collection of stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because while I was on of a certain mindset and focusing on some of the stuff I was focusing on, Mac had his own metamorphosis. Country had his own metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Dro had his own metamorphosis, and we all kind of merge into the same story, like one of them Quentin Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
where other people, there's a bunch of people doing shit, and they just kind of
Exactly.
cross paths.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
To me, it feel like a lot of story that merge into one great story.
Tip
Exactly.
made me want to learn the business more though, because you know I remember having a conversation with him, and he'll say something that make you be like, you know what, you right. Tip will say some shit like, look, I can't slow down for you to catch up. You see what I'm saying? Come on, you got to get with it, baby. You got
Exactly.
to, you know what I'm saying? You got to come on in, and I started studying the business a little more myself, like on my own time and own terms.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure out how things work, even though it's done changed again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though it's changed again, but you know, at the same time, I was just trying to, you know what I mean, get some clarity and just feel like you know things because, you know, you doing business with a lot of people. We were doing business with like some of the top executives in New York City. I mean,
Facts.